kindly be the assistant to lead the next part of this program.
Jai Vasavi. As we continue to celebrate our Ktct Girls Primary and Higher Secondary School Centenary, I humbly request His Excellency, Honorable Governor Sir, to honor the former members of Sri Ktct Devasthanam and Charities. First and foremost, may I now request Sri Mukkala Venkatesh Perumal Sir, Perumal Garu, to receive the honor. Please, sir. Followed by Sri B. Muthukrishnan Garu, former member. Sri Pabbisetti Sriramulu Garu, Sri PJP Gupta Garu, PJP and Gupta Garu. Please give them applause, please. Great applause. They are former members. They served a lot to the charities. Sri Tava Vedagiriswarao Garu. Sri G.V. Chalpati Garu. Sri Mannaru Uday Kumar Garu, Sri Ura Anjaneyya Garu, Sri Nalam Srikant Garu, Sri Ponnur Venkatesh Rao Garu, Sri Gurdilam Ramesh Garu, Sri Desu Lakshmi Narayan Garu, former correspondent of school and present member in charge of Devasthana. Sri S.L. Sudarsanam Garu, present member in charge of Office Administration and Books and honorary correspondent to aided schools. Sri Kolla Venkat Chandrasekhar Garu, Dharmakarta and President to Sri Kanika Parmeswari Devasthanam and Charities. Sri Muthukur Sarath Kumar Garu, member in charge of college, honorary correspondent. Sri T.V. Ramakumar Garu, member in charge of CBSE schools and honorary correspondent. Sri C.R. Kishore Babu Garu, member in charge of finance. Sri T.S. Badrinath Garu, Member in charge of Hostels, Chairman, SWD Entity. Thank you, sir.
Attention all staff members of KTCT to join us for the quick snapshot on stage. Thank you all. We hereby request the Honorable Chief Guest to address this esteemed gathering on the eve of centenary year celebrations of KTCT Girls Higher Secondary School. We request our Honorable Chief Guest to address this esteemed gathering on the eve of centenary year celebrations of KTCT Girls Higher Secondary School.
Jai Vasavi, Jai Jai Vasavi. Distinguished dignitaries of the dais, Shri C.V. Chandrasekhar, Dr. Rama Jayawant, Shri V. Sarat Kumar, Shri S.L. Sudarshanam, Shri Desu Lakshmi Narayana, Shri C.R. Kishore Babu, Shri T.V. Ramakumar, Shri T.S. Badrinath. Distinguished dignitaries, faculty members, the teachers of this illustrious school, my dear students, dear proud parents, friends from media, brothers and sisters, Anaivarkum Vanakam. It's a matter of indeed pride for me to be part of this centenary celebration of this great institution. On the auspicious occasion of completing 100 years, I extend my warmest greetings and best wishes to all of you. I'd like to extend my deep sense of gratitude to the founders and all the successive management who could see that this institution was nourished properly and it grew from a strength to a strength. Friends, 100 years is a significantly long time in the history of an institution. Founded in 1924, it has been a witness to various phases of our national history. Pre-independence, the colonial period, post-independence, various phases. When I got to know that this institution was founded in 1924, it couldn't escape my notice that that was the period of great national resurgence. It was the period, the 25 years leading to independence was the period where great people from all over the country, wherever they were, they seriously started thinking about the nation, the future of the nation. The fact that we were colonized and the fact that the colonial administration had destroyed our economy, had destroyed even our indigenous education system, our people at various places in our country, they conceived of addressing the core issue of our people, and the core issue was education. Round about that very time, that great institutions appeared all over the country, and they are still not only surviving, but they are thriving, and they are institutions of excellence. So this institution was born with the spirit of national freedom and strong nationalism. This institution, which grew subsequently from time to time into middle, high, and then higher secondary, dedicated to the girls students. This was a human service to the nation, because we know that the Nari Shakti, the power of women, is essential for the growth of a family, for the growth of a nation. And this institution has the blessings of Mother Vasavi. I am sure that blessings has kept it in good estate from time to time. Friends, as this institution has traveled a long distance, in different phases of our history, today we are at a very critical moment of our history again. And this institution has recalibrated itself, has reinvented itself to keep itself updated, in tune with the time, and so is the call of today. Friends, at the time when our country became independent, we were in a bad shape. We were in a bad shape, devastated by the colonial administration. Not only that, we were economically destroyed, our education system was destroyed, they had also destroyed our spirituality and culture. And when I heard the motto of this school, Dharmam Vada, Satyam Vada, Dharmam Chara. Loosely translated, speak truth and do right, is a very loose translation. The soul, the spirit, the essence that you get when you say Satyam Vada Dharmam Chara, which has been the motto of many of the classical institutions all over the country. From Kashmir to Kanyakumari, Kutch to Kamrup, people know this Vedic injunction, Satyam Vada Dharmam Chara. Speak truth and be rightful, righteous in your conduct. Dharmam is not about right thing. Right thing is what? Righteous conduct about yourself, towards your family, towards your society, towards your nation. This is dharma. This country was based on dharma, dharmic way of life, where we lived not only for ourselves, but for our larger self. And larger self is our family, extended to society, extended to the Rashtra, the nation. So this motto of this institution carries the spirit of nationalism. At the time when we became independent, we were in a bad shape. We were the 6th largest economy in the world. Despite all the destruction, India was the 6th largest economy in the world. Unfortunately, due to mismanagement, subsequently, over the 6.5 decades, we dipped down to 11th economy in the world. We became poorer. We became deficient. The countries which were way behind, they left us far behind. We kept struggling with our problems without a vision. Today, our country is moving forward with confidence and resolve. In the last 10 years, from 11th economy, we have grown to the 5th largest economy. And we are soon, the world knows, the world acknowledges, in the next few years, not far off, we are going to be the 3rd largest economy. Till about a decade ago, world did not take us seriously. We were a most large populous country. Everybody was sermonizing us. You should do like this. You should manage your economy like this. You should manage your governance like this. Everybody was giving a sermon. Nobody took us seriously. Today, it is the same India. No decision in the world, nothing important in the world can happen without India being on the table. Today we are among the 3 largest science and technology ecosystem in the world. We are measuring the height of the sky and the depth of the ocean. In the last 1 decade, 25 crore people have been moved out of poverty. Earlier we kept talking about Garibi Hatao, remove poverty. Poverty kept increasing. It was a political slogan. There was no commitment to the poor, commitment to the nation. Today, our nation is moving forward with resolve because we have a leadership who understands Bharat, who understands the country and the sentiment of the country. Now in this journey towards our goal, our destiny, that by 2047, when the country celebrates centenary of independence, as you are celebrating centenary of this institution today, when the nation celebrates centenary in 2047, India must be a fully developed, fully self-reliant country. And in this journey, our women folk, our Nari Shakti is very, very important. I'm glad, I'm happy that this institution is catering to giving that confidence, enabling our Nari Shakti to play their role, the role that they deserve. For long we have been talking about women empowerment, women empowerment. It is a very patronizing term, as if you are going to empower a woman. Everyone knows here that in every house, the strength, the backbone of the house is the women of the house. And there is no reason why the backbone of the nation cannot be the women. They have to be the women. And that is why the whole emphasis on Nari Shakti. Today, every field, be it science and technology, be it management, be it defense, our women are flying bomber jets today. No area is out of bound for women. It is the time that we give our confidence, give that confidence to our girls, the students. And this institution, I would expect this institution, which has covered 100 years of its journey, very proudly, with keeping heads high. I would like you to think of what your journey going to be like in the next 25 years. Because the next 25 years are very, very crucial for our whole nation. It is this period when either we have to be at the top, and I'm sure we will be at the top, because there is no alternative. Because then we will be left far behind. We cannot afford to be left far behind. This nation, with so much of strength, so much of capacity, so much of potential, cannot be left behind. So this institution has to set the goal for itself. In the next 25 years, what are you going to do? Friends, I would urge you to, first of all, give courage to our girl students to dream large. You know, you are giving them knowledge, you are giving them a skill. But give them the confidence, because for very, very long time, they have suffered. They have been deprived of the capacity to think large, to dream large. Now, please, I would urge you, the teachers of this institution, the management of this institution, you ensure that the girls passing out of the portals of this institution, they must go out with a big dream. Dream to be a great scientist, dream to be great technologists, dream to be great leaders of management wherever they are, in every field. Whichever field they choose, they must be the leaders. Because from women empowerment, our Prime Minister has given a call, India has to be women-led. It is the women-led India which will be the India which will be the fully developed and fully self-independent. Give them the courage, give them the capacity and confidence to dream large. And second thing is, introduce them to the latest technology. I know at the school level, you can introduce up to elementary level. I won't call it so elementary, but yes, in the higher secondary level, certainly you can introduce, expose them to the latest. You have a syllabus which you follow, but I would urge you to think beyond syllabus. Because syllabus in our state, especially a state board, is very low, very low. And I don't like to talk about it. It is not competitive. It is certainly far behind, far below. I can see that in our university, in our colleges, because it is reflecting in the academic standard, the scholarship of our students. So, let there be whatever be the board syllabus. Expose the students to the latest in science and technology. Expose them to the artificial intelligence. Expose them to autonomous systems, robotics. Expose them to nanoscience. Expose them to synthetic biology. Expose them to all this, so that at the very elementary level they must know that these are the areas which are open to them, and the world is moving fast in those areas. so that when they pass out of this institution, they pass out with a larger vision, not limited a small vision. A small vision takes you down. It is a larger vision which makes you soar the sky. Expose them to the latest in science and technology and give them the courage. Today, there are countless options. Today, there are countless options for our women to come forward. Simple thing. If I tell you, in the last 3 years, just a few days ago, our countries, we completed 10 years of PM Jan Dhan Yojana. This PM Jan Dhan Yojana is a marvelous. The whole world is completely mesmerized at the fact of the financial inclusion. 53 crore people and mostly largely rural, have got bank accounts, and more than half of them are women. In Tamil Nadu in last 3 years, 1 crore, more than 1 crore, 20 lakhs people have taken mudra loan for a starting business. And more than half of them are women. This is not the end of it. You have a large number of opportunities. Explore the opportunities today. You have the time, you have the resources, you have the avenues so that you can fulfill your dream. All that you need is have the confidence and move forward. I would urge the students that you must realize that you are not just one student. You may be here in a classroom or maybe in the school, one in hundreds or thousands. But each one of you are precious. Each of one of you are precious national asset. You realize that. Grow to your full potential, dream big, work hard and hard to fulfill your dream, and have self-confidence. This way, you will raise your profile, raise yourself, you will raise your family, and in the process, you will also raise the status of the country. By the time you grow, hence 20 years, 25 years from now, when you will be at the helm of affairs, today you are a school student, 20 years down the line, you will be at the top. At the time, you will be proudly saying that, look, I have done this much for my nation, for myself and for my nation. This new sense has to be inculcated. And I would urge the school management and the school teachers to keep that in mind. You are at a historic moment. At a historic moment. It's not a time like ever before. It's the first time in 1,000 years, I must say, 1,000 years of our national history is the first time that India, a new India, is rising, and rising with a confidence. Let us be a partner, let us be a proud partner in this march forward. At all of us, those of us who are retired, we have a big responsibility. Don't think we have retired. The teachers, those who are retired, you have not retired. You may have retired from the service, but you have not retired, you have a responsibility. You can always contribute through your mentorship. Serving teachers, of course, you have a very, very primary role. And the students, everyone. Let us all be fellow travelers, proud fellow travelers in this march towards our destiny to be a fully developed Bharat. And I'm sure 25 years down the line, when this institution will be celebrating 125th anniversary of its foundation, you will say proudly, this was our contribution. So many of our students came out and they are managing the affairs of the world, be it industry, be it laboratories, be it space, be it ocean, any field. You can proudly say that. And in this, alumni have a great role. We have illustrious alumni sitting here. This have a network of alumni. That's the greatest strength. It's a force multiplier. Harness that strength. It will do not only good to the institution, it will do good to every student studying in this institution. Because the power of network is enormous. So build this alumni network very, very strong. Remain connected with each other. Friends, it's a very, very happy occasion. We are embarking on a new journey from hereafter, journey towards 125th anniversary, and we must walk with resolve, and I'm sure you will do that. And in this journey towards future, a bright future, I wish you all the very, very best. My best wishes to all of you, to this institution and every member of it. Thank you very much. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.
Sir, we extend our heartfelt thanks for your inspiring words, your time, wisdom and leadership. Thank you, sir. I request Sri Utupuru Sharad Kumar Garu, Member in Charge of College and Honorary Correspondent, to render his vote of thanks.
Jai Vasili, Jai Jai Vasili. It's given me an immense pleasure to propose and proud moment to propose a vote of thanks to this August gathering. First and foremost, my pranams to the presiding deity Kuladevam, Vasavali Mata. Next, His Excellency Sir Thiru R.N. Reddy Garu. What a proud moment, sir. As we approached him to preside over the centenary celebrations, he immediately accepted wholeheartedly and has come here and given a beautiful oration about. He has touched the subjects of history, geography, economics, statistics and whatnot. His wishes and blessings surely will strive forward to do further, and our institution will grow further and further. I assure you, sir. My thanks to you, sir. And next, I would like to thank our guest of honor, Dr. Rama James Garu, who has come here all the way from Nepal to be a guest of honor. And my dear colleagues in the Board of Management, who is doing wonderful service to all the institutions, whether it is SKPD High School, Ktct or SKPC or SKPD NTT of Training Center or MBM SKPD schools. All the institutions under SKPD charities are doing yeoman service. I thank each and everyone who has presented here. And first and again, I would like to thank all the alumni who have responded to the invitation and have gathered here for this function of celebrating the centenary celebrations. I would be doing my duty if I not call upon Mr. Krishna Rao Garu, who has made it possible, and Mr. Mohan Garu of Kuchalamba Charities, who has given out without rent. Today the hall has been given to us to conduct this function. The press and the media, who have played a very pivotal role in conducting this function successfully. And especially I would like to thank the trustees of DRBCC Charities, who in the year 1924 has given their property to run this school to SKPD Charities. Thank you all the trustees of DRBCC Charities. All present, all the invitees who are present here, the parents, the teachers, the dedicated teachers, led by the headmisters of the Puthiyathalaimuraitv Higher Secondary School. They have done wonderful service for the past 1 month, put the tireless efforts to bring this program to such a situation. I would like to thank all the staff of SKPD Charities, all the HOIs of all other institutions who have made it possible. Thank you. A big thank you to everyone present here. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Please raise for the national anthem. Let us stand together and show our respect for our nation.